This is my Daiwa right here. I dropped this bad boy in the salt water, I think 2 or 3 days ago. We're just gonna see how high it goes to. See, we're at 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1 kilo, 1.1, 1.2. We got to 1.2 kilos before this thing started spinning. See, right here is another sticky spot, right here. Like my Daiwa BG. This thing, okay, number one, it'll just reel itself. But even on the up, we're looking at 0.05. There are sticky spots all over this reel. So yeah, today I'm going to show you what we can do to fix that.
Alright, so here we are. We got the reel, and it's just got sticky spots all over it, right? So it'll be sticky here, and then it'll move a bit, and then we'll find another sticky spot. And it's just going to be something on the internals. So we're going to start by taking off the drag knob and the entire spool. Then we'll take off the handle. This one's a bit of a pain, I had to spin it way too much. And then, yeah, here we are. Alright, so we got some lithium grease. This is pretty much just any grease. Like, genuinely, if you have anything, it'll work for what I'm doing. I only use this one because it sprays. Got some workshop degreaser. This just removes corrosion and stuff like contaminants or whatever. And then we also got some WD-40 off-brand. And some oil. This is, I think, originally from a chainsaw, but it's literally anything that's slippery. Obviously these aren't premium materials, so you won't use them on high quality reels. That's why I'm only using this reel. Also because this was the one that went in salt water. Here also I just took off the other parts on the spinner so that I can actually get to this washer, nut, sorry, and took that off with a spanner so I could lift off the bail arm. So yeah, we're just left with this main body, and if you look inside here, it's actually really greasy, and the bail arm also needs to be oiled. So here's what we're going to do. We're first going to just take off the screws here so that we can get to the internals. This one as well, and that one. So yeah. Make sure you keep all your parts and all your screws and everything in a spot where you're going to remember them and be able to actually use them again, because if you lose them, I'm sorry, it's all over. So this side plate here is actually got, you can actually see the build up of stuff on it. You can also see this little spacer. It's really dirty, and all the internals here just need a good clean out. So we're going to grab our workshop degreaser. We're going to spray it all out. You're going to make sure you really get at the inside and really get to all the dirt, so you can actually see the darkness, like the dirt that's coming out of this. Make sure you get everywhere. The internals of this reel were not that bad, so I just assumed that what I needed to do was I could actually get from it without taking all the parts out. Obviously you can take all the parts out and clean them individually, but I chose not to do that. Here I got a toothbrush. You can use like a paintbrush if you want, but I just scrubbing it, getting all of that stuff off. I'm also going to give this side plate a good scrub because it was pretty dirty, and we'll wipe it off. So yeah, this side plate's all clean now, and we can keep working on the internals. Make sure you keep the parts where they're supposed to be. This one fell out, so I was just putting it back in. Now I'm going to grab the multi-purpose lubricant. This is literally the off-brand WD-40, so if you've got WD-40 it does the exact same thing. This not only helps get rid of the corrosion, but it will also prevent it and act as like a lubricant as well to help my reel spin nicer. I'm actually going to give it a brush as well, make sure all the parts are covered, make sure we get to everything that moves, because a lot of components in these reels move, even if it's only a little bit. Now I'm getting this oil. It can literally be anything, as long as it's slippery, which pretty much oil is. And here I put it inside the reel, and what I need to do is I need to get that oil that I just put in over all of the parts. So you just tilt it, let it run around, get over all the little cogs in there. And I'm actually going to put a little bit more on the to this spot right up here. It's a pretty essential movement. I don't know what it's called, but you can tell that that's literally what spins it. Also, please like and sub. Low-key, it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps me a lot. I'm also going to quickly give this bail arm a quick oil. Make sure it moves good because it was getting a bit clunky. Wipe off the excess oil, put it back. Now, if you look at the spool, it's pretty dirty. It's actually got quite a lot of grime in there, so I'm going to wipe that off as well. Some spools do require oil in them, mine does not. And I'm finally going to go over it all with a coat of lithium grease. Lithium grease is pretty much just a spray-on grease. So you can use proper grease, but yeah, I don't have that, so that's why I'm using all this stuff you find around the house. And once it's all covered, I just quickly gave it a little bit of a brush and wiped off the excess on the body, not the stuff on the internals. Now I'm going to put this spacer back in, and the spacer obviously is what's going between the spinning cogs and the plastic, so it needs to be oiled and kept lubricated. So I just put some oil on that, rubbed it around, put some oil on the actual cog, pushed that in, put the spacer on, made sure it's stuck there. You actually got to line it up because the spacer does have two little notches that go into the body. I just put some more oil in just to get that all just covered in oil. Your reel will be oily. Here's the first test spin. It spins pretty good. It spins pretty amazing. Here as well. Okay. Between the two, I can't, like it spins amazing. Quick wipe off all the extra oil. And yeah, that's how you get your fishing reels to spin good once again after salt water has corroded them. Thanks.